fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days, and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
Without going into detail, I must say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's astounding.
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
Most certainly, although so far I've been utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
Lighting up. You're awake. That's good. Welcome back to the world of the living, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. How are you feeling? Do you remember what happened to you? In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery. I'm Lebedev, the group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here. That includes you, for as long as you're here. We call ourselves S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and you are in our base right now. We picked you up in the swamps after the emission. Lucky? I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand. And thirdly, you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudo-dogs, but our boys got you out just in time. Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway, I need to finish what I'm doing, so let's continue this conversation later.
I'm glad to see you, young man. You look considerably better. Oh, I didn't notice you come in. People are mistaken in their belief that they understand the essence of what the zone truly is. Some consider it to be a universal evil, others a wonder sent down to humanity, and others still consider it no more than a source of riches. They are all wrong. The zone is impossible to understand when viewed through the prism of human perception. Moreover, it is far too early for humans to even try. Ergo, the actions of both the government and stalkers with respect to the zone are misguided, and I fear that the potential consequences may be, or indeed are, completely unpredictable. Naturally, this represents a terrible danger. Young man, if only I had the answer to that question. We are studying the zone meticulously in hopes of finding it. The zone appeared as a result of the actions, let's call them misguided human actions, and we are unable to return to the status quo. The zone cannot be destroyed, nor will it disappear of its own accord. We, Clear Sky, believe that there is only one way to reconcile man with the zone: coexistence. How can I best explain? Let's put it like this. Any complicated system in nature, and that includes the zone, automatically seeks equilibrium in the absence of destabilizing external factors. That was the case here in recent years. The zone was stable and there were no significant deviations from the norm. And now we've seen a gigantic emission that has changed the face of the zone. The system became unstable, distorted, a glitch of sorts. The zone is spewing out emission after emission and pumping itself full of energy with each one, so much so that the readings on my sensors oscillate with unbelievable speed. And unless we find a way of reversing this trend, the result will be a disaster of far greater proportions than the 1986 catastrophe. The most important lesson in all this is that this glitch is not a product of natural causes. This is human handiwork. And that's what we are attempting to find out. Perhaps knowing who disrupted the zone's equilibrium will give us a chance to prevent a disaster. Since man caused this mess in the first place, man may well be the only one able to set it right. In any event, I very much hope that is the case. I fear that question is not one I can answer. I suggest you address it to Lebedev.
Look who we got visiting our swamps. Hello, Mark. You became quite a legend while you were out of it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumors I've heard. Anyways, here's a drink on the house for a lucky son of a gun. It should help you relax and tell me about your adventures, because I'm just dying of curiosity. Well then, you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet here. We had the paths worked out, the right places explored, and the approach covered. Of course, the swamps ain't exactly spring break material, but it wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last emission, the biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray both to God and the devil before going out of the base. Because getting back alive is a miracle in its own right. But we're managing to hold it together. Because our guys ain't here for loot. They're fighting for a cause. I was collecting bottles one after another and they led me here. I'm kidding, man. Truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. Didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone, and then to Clear Sky. The guys here are alright, and I need it here. They come back here after a mission, I pour them a drink, tell a few dirty jokes, and my job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me Cold around here. In our base, as you can see, it's a small, sinking farmstead in the middle of romantic, endless swamps. I couldn't tell you where it is exactly, but it's the last place in the zone where you can meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back or let you bleed to death to save a med kit. You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it. And the fewer that do, the better. Lebedev is our leader. The man is a rock if ever I've seen one. He's the glue that holds our whole group together. Then there's Binpolev, Professor Binpolev. He's like a walking encyclopedia and a calculator in one. Knows more about the zone than... well, anyway. Our technician's called Gray, and he can make you a rifle out of an empty can with ammo to boot. He could use some spares, but apart from that. And finally, we have Suslov. He's a trader, but he ain't like the others of his trade. He won't try to rip you off or screw you.
Cold.
He knows what
Leave the mark
stalkers
alone
go
with
through
your
to
dirty
get their
jokes.
loot, and
I
he
need to
respects
see
that. Well, brother, if Libeder says he needs to see you, that ain't up for a discussion. Go on, I'll catch you later. Stop by for a chat anytime. This place is so boring.
Завтра уже переться куда-то надо. Встречаются как двое сталкеров. Один другому. Ты Васю помнишь? Ну, того,
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure. Let me fill you in on the situation. You're in the Clear Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, the zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history. As I said, we are researchers. We are trying to figure out the nature of the zone, determine the reasons which caused it to appear, and formulate the rules that govern its existence. We are not consumed by a quest for money. We don't seek fields of artifacts, and we're not interested in turf wars with other factions. That is why we're hiding here in the swamps and concentrating on our research. Our forte is not combat, but knowledge. Knowledge of the zone, accumulated over years of research. We know more about it than stalkers and the government combined. And our research was finally shaping up into a sound, coherent picture until the massive emission a few days ago. No, that emission was incredibly powerful. It was on a level of its own. It was like a hurricane that swept the whole zone, changing it. Everything is different. The well-known and relatively safe areas have become highly radioactive and full of anomalies. But now, you can access parts of the zone that have been unreachable for years. Even the most hardened stalkers don't know what awaits them on their favorite path. The other thing that changed is people, and that became evident right away. The emission destroyed the fragile balance between factions, and they're now warring for territory. In other words, many strange things have happened, and I don't yet fully understand the scale of these changes. It's only been a few days since the emission. If you ask me, the strangest thing of all is that you managed to survive it. I see. How can I help you? Getting out of here isn't easy, not by a long shot. The swamps are a real maze of reeds and radioactive quicksand, swarming with terrible monsters and human scum. And I don't know which is worse. Only a guide can lead you safely out of here. We only have a handful of them. Guys I would trust with my life without a second thought. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if I let you go, our presence here might not stay a secret for long. We are having a very tough time here recently. The emission reduced the number of anomalies in the swamps, which made the area easily accessible for bandits and other vermin. There are so many of them, they'll be setting up camp in our base soon if we don't do something about it. The problem is that we're not really the fighting type, so we've been steadily losing ground. But you, one look at you, tells me you're a pro in that sort of thing.
This is the second outpost.
Your
We're under attack. I
experience
repeat,
can save the
we're under
lives
attack.
of
Help!
many of my... That's enough chit-chat. There's been another attack on our outpost. Help us fight it off. If it makes any difference, some of the boys who saved you are there right now. You still remember how to survive in the zone? Great. Get over to the trader and he'll fit you out with some basic equipment. After that, head straight to the outpost. Once you're outside the base, listen to my advice. I'll try to guide you along.
Roger that.
Visitor? I'll be right there. At last! Here, take this basic equipment kit. It's designed specifically for patrol missions. I've been ordered to issue you some equipment. There's no time for questions. The boys need you now.
You have my full attention. Stalker, what do you want?
There are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you. reminded that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Stalker, what do you want?
Merc, there are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you. By the way, you can sometimes find artifacts in anomalies. You can't see
the tower! The monsters can't get you there! You're right on time, bro. I'm real low on ammo, so let's make the best of it together.
Attention all fighters. An emission is approaching. Get to cover now!
Мать!
You survived the emission again. I'm not even that surprised. Our boys picked you up not far from the tower when things calmed down a bit. You know, Bien Polev was right. You defy scientific explanation. He believes that you acquired some, let's say, unusual abilities, which help you survive anomalous activity that would literally tear anyone else down to atoms. Also, it looks like something is increasing your body's performance in several areas, to the point where our monitoring equipment goes off the scale. Wait, don't get too excited. There's always a fly in the ointment. Every emission harms your nervous system, and if this continues, you will die. A normal emission is the release of energy accumulated in the zone. A discharge, if you like. But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone. The zone tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others. Whatever is beyond the Scorcher and further towards the center of the zone is taboo, a place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the brain scorcher. It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the wish granter. The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is that the Scorcher appeared for a reason. It prevents the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the brain scorcher. I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the Scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process. I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur. Which brings us to what S.T.A.L.K.E.R is doing. We are trying to prevent that disaster. You're right, but we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions, and that means something. We have to find out who was in the center of the zone and stop them at any price. There's a strange connection between you and the Zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will, they mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even dream of. And at the moment, we need to act very quickly. I knew you'd ask that. The answer is simple. If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and you'll save yourself. Now this may sound like a line from a corny movie, but you really don't have a choice. Unfortunately, yes. So, will you help us? Then listen carefully. We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the Zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's a lead. Through the swamps, of course, how else? But remember what I said. After the emission, a whole army of all kinds of scum turned up in the area. Now they control almost everything. We are under siege, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. So before we can help you get to the cordon, we have to regain control of the swamps. And with your help, I think we should be able to do it.
Что за нежный покой, понимаешь, до истины докопаться. А ты поймай ее, истинно это.
Your main guide is the objective section. Your main objective is displayed here, together with a selected additional objective. There can be several additional objectives which you can cycle through using these buttons. Most objectives are also displayed on the map, with the exception of rare occasions when your objectives cannot be located. We will need your help with not only destroying the enemy, but also capturing key positions. In these situations, our fighters will be grateful if you provide covering fire as they capture a position. By the way, don't ignore calls for help. Our boys' lives could be at stake. Hovering over a mark on the map will display additional information. In addition to your objectives, friendly units and identified enemies will also be displayed on the map. Okay, as I'm sure you understand, our main objective is to establish control over the swamps. And that means a war against the aggressor. This section allows you to access tactical information about combat operations at any time. Information about your current faction is displayed on the left. Right now, that's us. Clear sky. Information about the main enemy is displayed on the right. This shows our approximate combat strength. This shows how many fighters we have. And this is our equipment supply. Similar indicators are also shown for our enemy. Finally, this field allows you to see the current strategic mission as well as tactical objectives that must be achieved in order to complete the strategic mission. Completed strategic missions will be displayed at the bottom. The last tab allows you to view your current relations with all factions, as well as each faction's combat strength. Your personal stats are also displayed here. That's pretty much it.
You're with us again? Glad to see you. Oh, welcome, guest from foreign lands. What come you with? A bursting purse? A prized exotic wonders? Yeah, I heard your story. I reckon the main thing is that you're still alive. Stuff is easy enough to replace, as long as the zone is kind to you. So, you gonna trade, or you got some questions for me? That's the sort of people we are. You can't buy an extra 15 minutes of life, or a spare store from death. But us traders are needed everywhere. Even in the zone, even in the swamps, and even underground. It's an illusion that the zone is under lock and key, and the army has all the ways in and out sealed. Think about it. Nowadays, artifacts and rare specimens from the zone can be found all over the world. And your fellow stalkers never have a shortage of canned meat, vodka, ammo, or equipment. Somebody's got to be responsible for all that, right? Well, that's where we come in. In this place, it ain't like selling bootleg CDs on the outside with the cops up your ass every damn day. Around here, the situation is very simple. The outside world has an interest in the zone and vice versa. But it's officially forbidden, prohibited, and all that bullshit. That's what we're here for. We make sure all those interests are satisfied and everybody's happy. There's a joke among traders that if someone points a gun at you, the best bet is to try to buy it off them. Let's not talk about it. You have no idea how tired I am of peddling these trinkets. There's a ton of ordinary artifacts out there, but the best tidbits pass this place by. I haven't had a unique item in my store for ages. Who knows? Maybe stalkers have already found everything there is to find. Getting behind the Scorcher would be a dream. I heard you can get enough artifacts there to last you a lifetime. Provided your life doesn't end there, man. It's about time us traders joined forces and used our connections to find a way of getting past that thing. Yeah, I know. Anyway, listen, I've told you too much as it is. Time is money. So if you want to trade, go ahead. If not, I'll see you around. Good luck to you.
Ушел на покой старый стал. Сидит себе у камина с ручной собачкой и считает. Греческой и римской мифологии Цезаря. Чудовищный, кровавый пес,
Вечные охота, понимаешь, до истины докопаться. А ты поймай ее, истину в этом.
Ты чего, дружок?
Look who we got visiting our swamps.
What's new, bro?
Well, next time you're at the swamps, don't be a stranger.
Замечтался, а вроде не заметил и как подкатится под откос. А внизу мясорубка. Ну, сталкер думает...
I see you. Just a minute.
И тут его кто-то... Стоп! Смотри, это зомби его схватил и тянет теперь куда-то. Сталкер его и спрашивает, зомби... Контролер свежее мясо любит, фарш не любит. О еде разговаривать нельзя.
А поновее ничего нету?
Выдал.
Все одно и то же. Только вернулись и снова куда-то.
I repair faults in hardware. What's up? See for yourself. There's hardly any equipment. It's like life after a nuclear war. If we do get a hold of something, it's about to fail anyway, and there ain't shit around to use for spare parts. That's why I'm having to adapt whatever I find and use it as best I can. Only last week I needed to make a radio receiver. What do you think I used for parts? That's right, a goddamn fridge. I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry. Yeah, there ain't much to get excited about around here. Not like the garbage. I heard they dug up old Soviet caches. After the accident at the Chernobyl NPP, they sent convoys there with contaminated vehicles and equipment and all sorts of other crap. They thought it was all waste because it was radioactive. That was then. Nowadays, nobody would even call that radiation. So there's a real gold rush going on there. Stalkers are flocking over there from all over the zone to dig for loot. It's a pity not much of it filters through down here, unless Lebedev sends the boys to pick up specific components. Nothing special. I repair and upgrade weapons and suits. Basically, I do whatever needs getting done. If you need something fixed, I'm your man. Yeah, if I could get a few spare parts, I would make the guys some real nice toys. Weapons, armor, equipment, I'd take them all to a whole new level. Remember, if you bump into something useful, bring it here, and I'll do it up real nice. That's a promise. Remember, to be a good shooter, get your gun talking right now.
Если его говорю, да. Ну, пускай думает, что мастер. Эх, и здорово, что у тебя выходит, а?
You have my full attention.
So you can take your blindfold off. Don't you try to follow me, it won't work anyway. If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing hamlet.
Merc, it looks like you're at the Great Swamps now. Be extremely careful and don't try to be a hero. Check out your PDA.
We can't
you
hold
should
on
find
much
the location
longer.
of our squads
Hi, help
there.
us!
I suggest you get yourself over to the fishing hamlet. That's where they are.
Quick! We're getting slaughtered here! Damn you! Where on earth are you? We can't hold on much longer! Hurry! Help us! Damn you! Where on earth are you? Quick! We're getting slaughtered here! Nice of you to come. They ain't gonna get a warm welcome now.
Как тебе, сволочь! Эй, слушай, скотина!
Quick! We're getting slaughtered here!
Nice of you to come. They ain't gonna get a warm welcome now.
Пацан! Как тебе, сволочь?
Thanks for helping out. Come by our base when you get a minute. We'll return the favor.
Stay down and wait.
It looks all quiet to me. When will it stop? Christ, can't I even enjoy one meal?
We barely held them off.
Scatter out in a chain. Be at the ready. Merc, we'll attack on your signal. You awake over there? We're waiting up for you.
Hey! Are you alive over there or what?
Ах ты ж, блин! Так тебе, сволочь!
Damn you! Where on earth are you? We can't hold on much longer. Hurry, help us! Thanks for coming to our help. Let's show them who's boss.
Убила мужика!
Thanks for helping out. Come by our base when you get a minute. We'll return the favor.
Stay down and wait. Keep
That's
on
it.
guard.
Chill, fellas.
I'm tired of these trips.
When will it stop?
We barely held them off.
Scatter out in a chain. Be at the ready. Merc, we're ready to join the action on your command. Attack! Get them!
На тебе, баш!
Пошло дело! Тут нашего убили!
That was some fine defensive action.
looks all quiet to me.
Scatter out in a chain! Be at the ready! Shoot only on my command! Fire! Attack!
Мужик! Пиши! Гранты тебе! На тебе, на! Прикрой меня! Ты покойнее! Тебе, сволочь! Гранты тебе!
Заходи, сбоку заходи!
Скотина!
Another attack repelled.
Scatter out in a chain! Be at the ready! Attack on my signal! Fire! Attack!
Бей их!
Как тебе, сволочь!
Видали, как я его? На тебе, на! Вот тебе! Пошла же! Получай! Будешь знать! Помоги!
It up! Squad, assume your positions. Shoot only on my command. Damn!
Внимание!
They spotted us!
Слушай, скотина!
Гранты вам все!
Завалил!
Дай ему прикурить, а я обойду!
Дай ему прикурить, я обойду! Шухер!
Вот так! Будешь знать!
Speed up! Everyone spread out! Attack on my signal! Fire! Attack!
На, жри! Так тебе, сволочь!
Пошло! Как тебе, сволочь?
Убила мужика! На, получай! Выноси, сволочей! Вот так!
Дай ему прикурить, а я обойду!
Держи от меня!
Yo, boys, listen up.
What you need, Stock? Speed up!
Scatter out in a chain! Be at the ready! Attack on my signal! Attack! Get him!
Вот тебя! Эй, ублюдка!
Бей, ублюдков! С куста, получай!
дороге!
У нас убитый!
Вали, отморозка! Мужик, я тебя достану!
Херать их, пацаны!
Everyone spread out! Shoot only on my command! Fire! Attack! Получи! Вот так!
Пойдем их всех!
Хорошо приложил, гада!
Все мандражи, пацаны! Отходим!
Прижми его!
Keep on guard!
Stay down and wait!
You boys, listen up. You ain't all dead over there, are ya? Come on, get on the air already. Hey, brother, we ain't clear on what's going on. Yeah, we're getting to it.
Keep your guard! We're expecting an attack! Where are you little shits hiding?
Keep your eyes peeled! Sit tight where you are! Keep on guard! Stay down and wait!
Sit tight where you are.
Where are you little shits hiding?
Keep on guard. Where are you little shits hiding?
Keep on guard! Stay down and wait.
Where are you little shits hiding?
Sit tight where you are. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep on guard. Stay down and wait.
Well done, men. We've reinforced our position in the swamps enough to give the renegades a real good kicking. Our next objective is their main base.
Keep on guard!
Keep your eyes peeled. Stay down and wait.
Sit tight where you are!
shit's hiding. Keep on guard!
понятно, деньги заработать обещают. Эх, ну и суп был сегодня. Крупинка за крупинкой гоняется.
We'll smoke him out with this.
Thanks for helping out. Drop by our base sometime. We'll find a way to pay you back. That's a promise.
Stay down and wait.
That's it. Chill, fellas.
Looks all quiet to me.
Stop. Can't I even enjoy one meal?
Какой закон подлости? Потому что не их загнали, а нас.
Assume your positions! Don't attack without my command! Mow them down!
Внимание, противник!
Приложил! Приложил! Блядь! Цепанул одного! Обходи, обходи эту шелупу! Все, ты труп! Херать их, пацаны!
That's it! Chill, fellas! You're gonna get my special this, you Nazi! I lost him. Wait, let me use Ну, подорвали, пацаны!
Помоги огнем!
Ща мы!
Прикрывай, я пошел! Его!
I think we got them all. We smashed them to pieces! What's up, Stalker? So, what is it that you need? Squad, move out! Here we go again. When will it stop? Stay down and wait. Sit tight where you are. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep on guard. That's it. Chill, fellas. Everyone spread out! Attack on my signal!
Шухер, пацаны!
Wait, let me use this. Keep on guard. Stay down and wait. Looks all quiet to me. We smashed them to pieces. So, what is it that you need? Squad, assume your position.
Mark, we're waiting for your signal.
Дай ему прикурить!
Вот так! Тебе ствол!
Гандюха, веселее!
Порвали, пацаны! Заходи, сбоку заходи!
Ща мы их!
Ну, подорвали, пацаны! Заходи, сбоку заходи!
Все, ты труп!
captured the Renegade's lair. All we need to do now is take control of the paths to the swamps.
Thanks for helping out. Come by our base when you get a minute. We'll return the favor.
Вали!
Keep your eyes peeled! What's up, Stalker? Stay down and wait! Sit tight where you are! That's it! Chill, fellas! What you need, Stalker? We can't hold on much longer! Hurry! Help us! Quick! We're getting slaughtered here! Stalker, what do you want? We can't hold on much longer! Hurry! Help us! Thanks for coming. Who's boss?
Цепанул одного!
Attacks! Get him!
Ты урод! Ты покойник, понял? Мужик, я тебя достану! Слушай, скотина! Тебе, сволочь! На, живи!
Stay down and wait. Looks so quiet to me. Boy, am I tired of these trips. When will it stop?
Join the action on your command. You awake over there? We're waiting up for you.
Fire! Attack!
Слышь, сволочь! Я тебя сейчас достану! Держи от меня! Так тебе, сволочь! Мужик, я тебя достану!
spread out! Shoot only on my command! Fire! Attack!
Пошла жара!
So dug in! Here, catch a grenade!
Помоги огнем!
Take this, you Nazi! That's it! Chill, fellas! Where are you little shits hiding? Chill, fellas! We
The swamps are now under our
pieces.
control. Good job, boys. You did it. All squads, dig in at key positions and wait for further instructions.
What do you want, anyway?
So what is it that you need? What do you want, anyway?
So, what is it that you need? Stalker, what do you want? Home sweet home. Go ahead and take your blindfold off. You'll find me here when you're ready to go back to the swamps.
Visitor? Copy about the train? Drop in next time you're in our neck of the woods. With us again. Glad to see you. Want to trade? Have a safe trip.
такое знает кто?
I'll be there in a moment. What's up? See for yourself. There's hardly any equipment. Yeah, there ain't nothing special. I repair and upgrade with... You get anything else to fix? What's up? Remember, to be a good shooter, get your gun talking at the right time.
Попал как-то раз сталкер на экскурсию в ад. Ему черт показывает мухи, которые грешат. Студящая смола, плетки, раскаленный воздух, огонь кругом, водки, серой воняет. Сталкер посмотрел на свои видео спокойно. Тепло у вас тут, сука, да и развлечений побольше, чем у нас на болоте. Так что я, пожалуй,